Hello everyone, welcome to Sharmit. In this session, we will discuss about another scenario where we will use the echo command in order to print the information retrieved from the system. Okay. In previous session, we discussed a way through which we printed the normal text and also the text combined with some variable data, right? So this session is in the continuation of the same. Now there might be some question from you guys like what are the needs where we have to where we are supposed to print the system related values. So just assume a scenario. There is one scenario where you want to print the current working directory or present working directory. Okay, so one way is to use pwd, which is fine because pwd command that we have already discussed is the only way to print the present working directory, right? But if you want to print that data or that output with some customized text, then in that case we are supposed to use the qshell command, sorry, the echo command, echo qshell command, right? So this is the one reason. Similarly, let's say if you want to print the system date and time, then you can utilize it. So there are various conditions where you would like to print the text on command qshell itself instead of any other terminal. Then in that case we can utilize the qshell command echo. Clear? So I think now requirement is clear. So we are good to start with the practical things. I'll show you some example by executing different scenarios for the command. And then later, once we are comfortable with the command, then we will see how we can utilize the same command with the help of clle program. Okay. So yeah, let's start with the first thing, which is qsh. So first of all, we have to hit qsh command. What it will do, it will execute the qshell command entry. So let me hit enter here. So you can see qsh command entry screen has been opened. Now here we are supposed to use all the command which we want to execute. So let's say if we talk about the present working directory. So if you hit enter here pwd, it is printing /home/sharmit. That we already know, right? But if I want to print this thing with some customized text, then how we can do this? So to achieve this, we will use echo command. How? Let's see. First of all, you have to write echo, then double quote, then your customized text. So let's say I want to print currently present working directory is set as, then colon, and then I want to print the data which is retrieved from pwd. So for that I can use dollar sign parenthesis your command which is pwd, and then you can close your quote and then simply hit enter. So how it will print now, you can see currently present working directory is set as and colon after colon /home/sharmit. Okay, so this is how we can print the text with system retrieved output. Clear? Now let's say if you want to print, okay, there might be one question like will it work if we remove the parenthesis? Just explore it. So just remove this and remove this. Now try to hit enter. You can see it is not printing anything. That means we have to keep this parenthesis, otherwise it will not give you any kind of data. Okay, so this is the one way. Similarly, if let's say if I want to print the current date and time from the system, so how to do this? So for that again we can utilize echo command. So simply write echo double quote current timestamp, then single colon, and after that you can write your system function or value which is dollar and date. Okay, so what this dollar date will do, it will replace this dollar date with the current timestamp. So if I hit enter, you can see the value has been printed, current timestamp is, and it is providing all the timestamp related information like day, month, date, time, hour, minute, second, right? Then format, coordinator, universal time, then year. Okay, so this is how we can easily print out the current timestamp with the help of echo command. Likewise, just assume a scenario where someone asks you to print only the date, not all the data. Yes, we can do that with echo itself. So for that, what you are supposed to do is just simply write the same command again, echo space double quote current, and here we can make it as current date. Okay, because now we are just printing the date. Now if I hit enter right now, it will print the same data because we have not changed anything in the variable, right? So for that, what you are supposed to do, put space here and write plus percentile and d, only d, not date. Okay, percentile d, and then simply hit enter. So once you hit enter, you will see it is printing current date as 3/14/24. 3/14/24. Clear? Fine. Now let's say if someone asks you to print only time, what will happen that in that case? In that case, you can simply retrieve the command, or you can rewrite the command echo, then simply write current time colon, then dollar, and after dollar you can write date plus, and then we have percentile t, close this and double quote. Okay, so we are ready with this. Now if I hit enter now, it will print the current time, and you can see current time is 5/6/19. So yeah, these are the all steps that we can perform with echo command. Similarly, let's say if you are supposed to print the current host name, the server which you are using, so that thing also we can print. For that, you can simply write echo, then your host name colon, and then means this text part is not fixed, you can change it as per your need, right? We are just playing with the text with echo command, right? So here if I want to print the text, so I can simply write dollar and then opening and closing parenthesis. Inside that you can write the host name. So what it will do, it will print your host name. So if I close it with double quote, you can see the output has come, which is hostname colon equals to www.pub400.com, because this time we are using the public server which is pub400, and that's the reason it is printing the host name as pub400.com. But let's say if you just assume, let if you are using any other host or server, then in that case it will print the name accordingly. Okay, but right now we are using the public server, that's why it is showing me the www.pub400.com. Otherwise it will show you the IP address of the server that you are using. Okay, so yeah, these are the some basic steps that we can perform in order to print the data with customized text. And this is very important thing, right? Because echo command we have already discussed in one of our previous session, but that was just the basic part, right? But today we are just exploring more about the thing like how we can customize it with the values which we are retrieving from the system, right? So yeah, I think now we are comfortable with this command, so I'll quickly show you how we can use the same thing with clle program. So for that, I have already created one program to print the system values using echo. So for that, you just need to write echo the dcl to declare the variable, provide variable name, type as a character, storage as auto, length as 256, then simply hit enter. Variable is ready. Then we are supposed to write chg var take f4, provide variable name and the command. So my command is echo date and date. Okay, so in same manner which I just saw you on the system, like you can use the same pattern, then simply hit enter. Command is ready, then you can use the command strqsh take f4, provide variable name, and we are done with it. Okay, so what it will do, it will print the value. So let's do this file and compile it and call it. So you can see it is printing the date with a current timestamp. Okay, so yeah, these are the all steps that we are supposed to implement in order to execute the echo Qshell command from clle program. So this is just a piece of code, but you can customize it as per your project requirement. So yeah, that's all what I wanted to share with you all in this session. I hope it is clear to all of you. In the next session we will discuss few more things, so thank you for watching Tech Sharmit.